Right, my good people. Hope you all are having an amusing day. My name is Paul Pchain. You are welcome to my channel. In my channel, all I do is very simple. I go into the market, I do my research, I come back with my team, I give you one of the best altcoin you should buy and the one you should avoid not to buy. So my listen call, everybody that bought my doing my call, all of them are in the green candle. Some people have made 10x, 7x, 8x. The lowest in my call perform is just 4x. So my communities are excited. So if you are looking for a way to start making money with cryptocurrency, subscribe to my YouTube channel and stay tuned as I give you the best altcoin to buy in doing this bull market so that you can 100x, 1000x your income in this bull market. So in today's video, guys, I want us to talk about Pchain, what is going on Pchain ecosystem. But before I go there, I would like to make a disclaimer that I am not a financial advisor. Please and I beg you, don't come here and say, "Oh, because I listen to you, I lose all my money." I am not going to take responsibility of your lose because probably you are not listening to me. I am not a financial advisor. All I do is I make video educating you how to not to lose your money in cryptocurrency, how to deal in the market. I have been trading Bitcoin for more than 5 years now, so I understand the market very well. So that is what I basically do in my channel. So if you are interested, please give me a follow, give me a subscribe, and hit the like button because it help my algorithm, it help my video to go viral. So in today's video, let us look at what is going on Pchain ecosystem because in the market now, if you look at the greed and fear index, we are in the highest greed index. I have seen this kind of greed index. The FOMO is real. People are FOMOing in. People are now planning how to mortgage their house in order to buy Bitcoin. That is why I told you when your grandma, when your grandparents, when your friend they start talking about crypto, that is a good sign for you to get out. That is a good sign for you to stop buying. Hold your bag and watch them for more. Watch them sell that house, watch them liquidate that house and buy your bag and you dump on them and you go and buy their house and they will meet you back on the bear market. Then you buy the coin cheap again. So it always happen on. Is nothing changed. So we are going to see a bear market again. For those of you who think, oh, this price is going to be, oh no, we are going to still see a 30,000, a 20,000 Bitcoin, but it's not going to be now. It's just for a while. So enjoy this rally. Make sure you are accumulating some gain. Make sure you are taking profit because this coin you are seeing, this $1 million, 500,000, $1,000 you are seeing in your portfolio today that is pumping. If you don't turn it to USDT, it is not your money. You can wake up tomorrow and everything will clash. It will go back to all time low, and you have seen $10,000, $100,000. You didn't make use of it. That is the most painful thing. It happened to me in 2021. So I don't want anybody to experience that kind of loss. It's better that you sell at 2x than you didn't sell at 100x. Do you understand me? It's better that you get a profit 2x, 3x, and you didn't sell at 100x. It's always better. So that is my information for you. So what is going on Pchain ecosystem? Really, everything is pumping, including Shiba Inu, Dogecoin. If you look at all these coins, they are almost 50% closer to their previous all-time high. Okay, imagine a coin like Shiba Inu. It went, the previous all-time high was 008, and now we see 004. It just, if you just double in price from here, it will just hit the previous all-time high. That is crazy. That is insane. And you come back to Pchain and POS and Hex ecosystem, Richard Hart ecosystem, we are not seeing a move. And recently, Richard Hart is making a very mysterious move by going to buy it at a price range of $3,700. And that is triggering people to be wondering, oh, come on, wait a minute. Does it mean that this guy did not bought coin during all this bear market? Even during this bear market when it was $800, coin was $15,000. Richard Hart have about 1.6 billion that we sacrifice for Pchain, and that is what everybody, including me and you, are betting. That is why we are investing heavily in Pchain because we know that the money that we pump this coin to 100s to 1000s is there. So I myself personally, I was thinking that Richard Hart bought it at $800 and bought Bitcoin at $15,000. And I was thinking that maybe probably by now that money will have turned to $3 billion. And if he put even $1 billion in Pchain ecosystem, we will see easy 200 to 400x. So that was my initial thinking. But this recently move, he was buying it 2 days ago, even yesterday or even today. He was buying it at a price range of $3,700, and today he's holding about $400 million on it. So everybody is now wondering, what is this? What is this move all about? Is it going to peg it a liquidity bond with Pchain? What is he going to do with all this buy? Is he not buying at the top? Because it is just 20% to the previous, or just almost the same range, the same price of the previous all-time high. So why would a man like Richard Hart buy it at this range of price? So a lot of guys are saying that is because the rumor about um Ethereum ETF that is going to be approved. So he have seen what happened to Bitcoin. So he's now speculating that if they approve Ethereum ETF, is going to pump. So that is what I want to talk today. So basically, why on earth would a man like Richard Hart, be spending 400 and something $million to buy it at 3,800? Because this the same dude, he saw it at $800. All right. So don't a lot of guys are saying, "No, you don't tell a billionaire what he's doing. He's a billionaire." Let me remind you very well that I want to remind you all that Sam Bankman-Fried was also a billionaire. He worth about $30 billion before he went bankrupt. He doesn't have $0 in his account today. This is cryptocurrency. All right. So don't tell me about him being a billionaire or him knowing what he's doing. Just in my opinion, this is not a good movement. He could have done that when it was even 1,000, even 2,000, even 1.5. I know that it can go to $7,000 to 1,000, but the risk is higher than the reward. All right. I want you to understand me. The risk is higher than the reward. He's going to get, let me say, it go to $6,000. Yes, but he have higher chance to even to top out from here. So why will he buy this coin at this very moment? $400 million invested in Ethereum. So if he wanted to buy, I thought this guy, in my analysis, I thought this is the money that I'm hoping, that I believe that this money is meant to pump Pchain. That is I'm not telling you to buy Pchain or don't buy. I invest heavily on Pchain. This is my biggest bag. This is my biggest holding, because I know that 1.6 billion is sitting at somewhere waiting to bull on to start for that money to jet in and pump this coin to the moon and everybody get rich. I know this is it. This is what is going to happen on Pchain. I know very clear, that is, we don't have any roadmap. We don't list it anywhere. We don't care to list anywhere. We don't even want people to know. We want to do something that everybody will be hearing. But this move is discouraging, to be fair, to be frank, to be honest. This is not a smart move, in my opinion. In my opinion, I don't care how you see it, because I am here. I can never buy a Bitcoin at 64,000. Never. What am I doing at 15,000? What am I bidding at 20,000? So why will I buy at 15K? I will just take profit from there. I don't care if it go to 100,000. Yes, if it go to 100,000, that's good. But I don't care. I am here. So if I'm getting in on Bitcoin, yeah, I'm new. I can buy there, but not like a person of Richard Hart, who was trading in crypto for the past for since 2011. How many years now? So him buying Ethereum at this price range is I have not understand what he meant, what he want to do. But if I were Richard Hart, look at what I would do. If I were, let me say, if I were him, that I found this kind of cryptocurrency, and I find a community that is big as Hexcan and Pchain community, who trust me by giving me 1.6 billion for an investment for me to deliver. You know what I would do in 2022 when Ethereum and Bitcoin went to all-time low? Just buy, put $1 billion on it, on Ethereum, on Bitcoin at a price range of 15 to 17 thousand dollars. That would have worth around $3 billion, and I will put $100 million on it. Put $100 million on Solana. Put $100 million on Avalanche. Those top crypto, those competitors. You know what I would do in this bull on, when this bull on have came? All right, I will just dump. I will just dump Solana. I will dump Solana. That money, if I put $100 at $8 during that time that it went to all time low, today I will be having almost $1 billion. So that money I will dump it. So I will that $1 billion, I will dump it instantly. I'm not going to look at the chart. I will dump it to create a lead candle on Solana, to create a panic on Solana. And guess what I will do? I will use that $1 billion and inject it in Pchain ecosystem, and everybody will form. People will dump their bag on Solana and go and join the Pchain ecosystem, because that $1 billion will make Pchain to go to 10x. And when I do that, I will go and dump Avalanche. So those are your competitors. So do you know why CZ was able to get Sam Bankman-Fried out of business? It's because he was holding FTT coin. So immediately he said, "I'm going to liquidate my asset." He was holding a large chunk of FTT time. His competitor. All right. So you need to be holding your competitor coin to create a lead candle. It's not because you love their investment. It's because you want to be competing with them. All right. So CZ, if CZ did not hold Sam Bankman-Fried coin, there's no way he's going to take him out of business. There's no way he's going to make him broke. All right. He's going to say, "Oh, he's a fraud. He's a fraud. He's a fraud." But guess what? CZ was saying, "I'm going to dump my coin." So Richard Hart would have dumped Solana at this very price, making it about $1.2 billion. He would just inject that money on Pchain, putting $1.2 billion in Pchain at this level. That would give us almost 300x, almost 300x from all time low. And people will be formuling, "Oh, do you see Pchain? Do you see Pchain? It's pumping." The next thing he will sell Avalanche, create the same lead candle on Avalanche, and everybody will be learning, "Oh, what is going on in the market? Well, Avalanche is dumping. This wallet is dumping. It's a sacrifice wallet. It's going to." Everybody will form in on Pchain ecosystem. All right. So he will just pump Pchain again to 100s. Before you know, we are up even 500x. Everybody is excited. Everybody is a millionaire. Nobody even care about the security exchange, the case you have with the security exchange. Nobody will even care. Some people will even go and hire their personal lawyer, because everybody is now rich. Everybody will defend Pchain. Everybody will defend Pchain because people are just rich. All right. And what again will he do? He still have money on it. He will take that money, use that money for marketing, for buyer to sponsor lawyer. That is, he will have about 300 million on it. If you do this that I'm saying at those low price. So he will use that 300 million for marketing, use it to bribe a lot of people. Slim, everybody will be just talking about Pchain. Give it to developers. They will be building game. People who want to develop, he will just map out 200 million and say, "If you want to develop in the Pchain ecosystem, there's a $200 million for you. Start developing." Everybody you will see developer. You see people will be using this ecosystem, and the $1 billion that he put on Bitcoin, he will use that money. That 3 billion, he will just keep it aside, waiting for Lackman. If Lackman try to dump, he will just buy. Leech. Everybody, and he will still have too much money in him. But he didn't do all this that I'm saying. He's just buying down. He is buying it now, and I think he's late, because you tell him he's not going to do 3S from here or even 4S from here. So he's late. He's late. But what will happen on Pchain, I think Pchain still have at least worst case scenario. In the worst case scenario, Pchain will do at least 100x. When a lot of people are now getting tired of Pchain because it's not doing anything. People have been holding it, and it's not basically doing nothing, and people are now tired of it. So, but in the worst case scenario, in the let me say, comes to worst, Pchain is still going to do about at least 100s is still in the play in the pay. Even if SEC was able to defeat him in the court, he's still going to do 10x from here because he still have 1 billion market cap. It just 10 billion to 12 billion to 20 billion. It's just 100x from 10x from here. So we are still early in this project. He's still going to do very well. But Richard Hart could have do that I'm saying now. He could have a fair play than what he's doing now. He's just doing that late. I thought that he have already done that before. All right. So he's not making a smart move at all, regardless of what he want to do. Some people are saying you billionaire, but I want to always remind you that Sam Bankman-Fried was a billionaire, even a better finder than Richard Hart. He find the second largest exchange. He was a billionaire that's pumping coin there and there. Any coin that he support Solana. Solana went to almost how many billion, how many thousand X. So Sam Bankman-Fried was a better founder, a better everything more than Richard Hart. Guess what happened to him? He didn't make a smart move. He don't care whether you are a billionaire, you are not a billionaire. You are not making a smart move, you will blow that money out. It doesn't matter. All right? So, but it doesn't matter anyway. Let's watch him. But at the end of the day, Pchain will do well. Even if worst come to worst, he will just put 600 million or 500 million to prove something long. He will just do 10s from here and calculate it from all time low. That is 100s, and we say, oh, see, we did 100s. You see, I told you, we're black. And everybody will dump. But for Hex, some people are saying Hex will go to all time high again. You are joking. It's not going anywhere. Listen, is because Hex launch in 2020 during the time of the narrative then was all about DeFi, just like the narrative now is AI. So in next 2 years or next 1 year, AI will not be in place. Another thing will come out. So the narrative then was Hex. It was DeFi in 2020, staking protocol. That is why you see Hex, you see all this coin blow up. All right. So right now it's not about staking protocol. Stake your X and nobody care about that. That is a clap. It doesn't work. Everybody have seen that it doesn't work in a bull market, in a bear market. Staking protocol DeFi doesn't work because you are earning yield. Where are your yield coming from? If you don't know where your yield is coming from, you are the yield. So if you are in a cryptocurrency where you stake it, they are giving you a coin, you are staking it. Actually, where is this yield coming from? Is it a fee that they are generating from their platform, or is it a fee that they are collecting from investors, or is it a coin they are printing to give you more coin, taking back your money? What are they giving you? Ask yourself this before you get into DeFi. So that is why I don't even talk about Hex too much. So if you are thinking that Hex will go to all-time high again, better dream very good. It might pump. Richard Hart might buy it up because it have a low liquidity. Just like look at the liquidity here, it's just 350,000 liquidity. All right, so it have a low liquidity. It can pump. All right, it can pump. So you have to understand that. So this is it. We are here today. We are not doing anything in Pchain right now. But guess what? We will we will make a comeback. Definitely we will make a comeback. And when we make a comeback, it's going to scare everybody out. Are going to cry. So at the end of the day, Pchain will pump. No matter what happen, Pchain will definitely pump. Trust me on this. It will. It will come back. So I am not selling my bag for any reason. I will just watch him, let him do what he's doing. But in my opinion, he's not making a smart move. I have already told you, if I were him, that is what I'm going to do. Basically, what I would do, I would just let the price decide. I would just pump the coin. The people interested put a heavy trust in you. All right. If you see how Hezkans are worshiping this guy, like they are so afraid of him. Even now he's making this wrong move, everybody is saying, "Oh, don't talk to him. He's a billionaire. You don't talk to him. He's at heart. He's the man. He's a crazy guy. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's a former buyer. He was bullish all this while. He couldn't even buy at $800. He don't have the guts, and he have the guts to form more like a baby that started Bitcoin today, buying at a $3,700. So why don't he buy when it is $20,000 to $30,000 before the ETF? So he's a former buyer. So everybody can make a mistake anyway. So, but don't say because this guy is a billionaire, he knows what he's doing. Even me, as with all my analysis, sometimes I get it wrong. All right. So nobody knows all. So that is why I'm telling him he's making a long move. So don't tell me that he's making that this is a good move. I don't care what he wants to do with it, but this is a dangerous move. You tell him at the top. So imagine if you tell him go to $2,000, $3,000, going to stock. Where are that? Is he going to sell it at a lose and pump our bag? What are you talking about? What about if all this coin top out from here? So how are we going to make profit? So basically, we are not expecting any new money from anywhere. Our hope was that 1.6 billion that is sitting in liquid that is going to use it and pump our bag. So if he play with that money and he lost that money, how are we going to pump our bag? You guys are not thinking. All right. So if Richard Hart play with that money and he lose our bag, so how on earth are we going to pump our bag? That is a question you need to ask yourself. So that is why I say this is not a good move. Instead, he could have used that money, put it on Pchain, and pump it for us. Let everybody see this green candle. All right. So it's just the move is great. He could have done that 2 years ago, and he's now deploying 200 million on DAI to stake it, and he's earning yield of $100,000 every day. You could have done this 2 years ago. 2 years ago, imagine he do this 2 years ago and be earning money till now. How much do you think he will make? He didn't do that. He was blagging all this while. And what again? Why do we wait? We wait 2 years for Porsche launch. And now, to be honest, Porsche is not even fast like he said. Process is not even working like he said. Everything is just broken down always. But we are here for money. Like I told you, we have money to pump this bag. That is why I'm here. I don't care about technology. Nobody cares. We don't have a roadmap. We don't have a white paper. We are here to make money. All right. I want you to understand that into your brain. So basically, Richard Hart will try to prove his name again. Coin. So I want you to go to Pchain Dex, bring out Pchain, put $600 million. If you put 600, buy 600 million, buy pleasure. How many X do you think it will take us to? I want you to do that. You will see what I'm telling you about. So forget about anything. Forget about the fraud. We will still pump from here. When we will pump, it will be very very, a lot of guys that sold will cry. So I want you to be aware of that. We are going to pump. It's just a matter of time. But he's making a dangerous move. That is my opinion. I don't care what he's doing. I don't care what you want to do. But this is a very, very dangerous move that he's not supposed to be making. He's supposed to be doing this long before. I myself, I cannot even buy all those coin now. I've accumulated coin 2023, 2022. That's my accumulation stage. So like basically now I'm selling some of my oil coins, using the money to invest in land, in properties. And the bear market, I can sell that land and buy a Massimo coin again, putting it in USDTs. So I don't know. So for some of you who are wondering what we are waiting for bullions. Bullion have already started. Nobody tell you that bullion have started. Before you know, we enter another bear market. and you are still waiting for bullion. I know a guy who has been waiting for bullion since 2020 till today, and he missed 2021 bullion. I'm telling him again, the bullion. Nobody tell you